Tears from the eyes indicate liver leakage. Mucus from the nose indicates lung leakage. Saliva from the mouth indicates kidney leakage. Sweat while awake indicates heart leakage. Night sweats indicate small intestine leakage. Drooling while asleep indicates brain leakage. Dreams of intimacy with ghosts indicate spirit leakage. Lustful behavior leads to bodily leakage. A warning on lust. A beautiful woman of 16 is as soft as butter, yet she wields a sword to slay foolish men. Though no heads visibly fall, she secretly drains their vitality and withers their bones. Fullness and desires. One with a full spirit does not desire sleep. One with full energy, chi, does not desire food. One with full essence does not desire lust. Seasonal dietary guidance. In spring, eat less sour and more sweet. In winter, eat more bitter and less salty. In summer, increase pungent flavors and reduce bitter ones. In autumn, reduce pungent flavors and add a little sour. Taboo behaviors. Daily, avoid overeating. Monthly, avoid excessive drunkenness. Yearly, avoid overworking and excessive anger. Lifetime, avoid enduring frequent frustrations in the morning. Inner peace. Embrace simplicity, maintain inner harmony, avoid scheming, and curb excessive thinking. The interdependence of form and spirit. Spirit gives birth to form, and form completes spirit. Without spirit, form cannot live. Without form, spirit cannot manifest. Form and spirit must harmonize, mutually supporting and enhancing each other. Emotional impact. Grief causes tears, bitterness causes a runny nose, anger leads to goiters, and rage causes deep-rooted ulcers. Qi follows the desires of the heart and gathers where the heart lingers, nurturing or harming as a result. Therefore, wise individuals regulate their grief and bitterness and avoid anger. The path to longevity. The way to nurture longevity is simple: avoid harming the body. Being warm in winter and cool in summer, while maintaining the harmony of the four seasons, benefits the body. Beautiful and virtuous companionship, coupled with serene and enjoyable pastimes, prevents the confusion of desires and fosters spiritual clarity. Adorning oneself with dignified attire and riding in majestic carriages, while remaining content and free from excessive desires, fosters a focused and steadfast mind. Pleasing the senses with music and beautiful colors nourishes the heart. All these contribute to longevity, but those who fail to balance them may hasten their decline. Importance of yin-yang harmony. A lack of physical union between yin and yang, man and woman, can result in illnesses caused by blood stasis and qi stagnation. Those who live in isolation without sexual interaction are more prone to illness and may have a shorter lifespan. Conversely, excessive indulgence in sexual desire also shortens life. Risks of improper sexual practices. When a person is angry, their blood and energy are unsettled. If they engage in intercourse, it may cause abscesses. One should also avoid holding in urine during intercourse, as it can cause painful and swollen genitals and a pale complexion. Engaging in intercourse after traveling far or being fatigued leads to 5 types of fatigue and reduced fertility. Intercourse during menstruation can cause leukorrhea. Mercury should not come into contact with the genitals, as it causes shrinkage. Deer and pig fat should also not come into contact with the genitals, as they can lead to impotence. The effects of excess and imbalance. Excessive ejaculation shortens life. Overeating blocks energy in veins, excessive drinking stresses the bladder, extreme cold harms the muscles, and consuming cold food causes blockages and diseases. Coughing and spitting result in the loss of bodily fluids. Prolonged use of vision weakens the eyes, prolonged listening dulls the intellect, and prolonged crying saddens the spirit. Sudden loud calls frighten the soul, internal anxiety causes distraction, and excessive joy or anger unsettles the spirit. The power of a calm mind. A calm mind leads to life, a disturbed mind leads to death. Embracing emptiness to achieve clarity. Abandon fame and profit, forget emotions and desires, and the mind becomes empty. When the mind is empty, energy stabilizes. When energy stabilizes, the spirit becomes clear. Moderation in sexual activity. When yin and yang are harmonized, and intercourse is moderate, one can extend life. Entering the bedroom with proper techniques enables one to forget external surroundings and prolong life. Avoid indulgence in young maidens or attachment to young male concubines, as this can prolong life. Refrain from greed for sensual pleasures and from allowing the mind to become disturbed, this too can prolong life. Avoid fantasies and dream-related intercourse to prolong life. In youth, do not overindulge in pleasure. In old age, practice restraint to prolong life. Avoid lust as though it were your enemy, and discipline desire to achieve longevity. Dietary recommendations for longevity. Rich and greasy foods can cause digestive issues and lead to phlegm production. To maintain good health, eat a light breakfast early, a substantial lunch to feel full, and a small dinner. By following these practices, one can enjoy a long, illness-free life into old age. Maintaining a healthy living environment. In a closed room, avoid drafts. A high bed prevents ghostly influences. Preserving essence brings benefits, and maintaining energy prevents the loss of life. Control emotions and avoid excessive desires for fame and profit. Caution in food and activities. Be cautious with raw, cold, and hard foods. Sour, salty, and pungent flavors are unsuitable. Stop work during rain, clouds, and wind. Postpone activities during thunderstorms. Avoid stale and foul-smelling items, as they are harmful. Dead and decaying items produce foul air and offer no benefit. Seasonal and daily rhythms. Avoid anger in the early hours, as it damages the lungs and liver. In summer, rise early. In winter, sleep late. Gradually reduce padded cotton clothing in spring and slowly add layers in autumn. Sleep at 9:30 p.m. and wake at 5:30 a.m., following the natural order of yin and yang. Avoid staying up late and overworking. The body aligns with the cosmos. Maintain this habit consistently to achieve health and happiness every day. A carefree and balanced life. Live a leisurely and carefree life, free from desires and constant striving. Whether active or at rest, be content in the moment. Preserving essence, energy, and spirit. If you avoid overexerting your kidneys, your essence will remain whole. If you refrain from overworking your body, your energy, qi, will stay intact. If you do not overburden your heart, your spirit will be preserved. When essence, energy, and spirit are each perfectly preserved, one naturally becomes a celestial being. Perseverance and natural harmony in pursuing the Tao. A rope can saw through wood, and dripping water can wear down stone. Pursuers of Tao must consistently apply effort. When water flows, channels form. When fruit ripens, it falls naturally. Those who follow Tao will achieve it effortlessly by aligning with the natural order.